Hi, everyone. This is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote. Also now with the National Student Mock Election, but that's another video. So I don't have my camera on right now, but I'm not in the office, and I wanted to get this out as soon as possible. So this is sort of an abridged version of how Win My Vote plans to get money out of elections. So I'm sure you're all familiar with the Elections Department's voter information guide and sample ballot. It looks like this, and then they'll have candidate profiles that will look like that. So the best way to think of Win My Vote is this catalog, just online, mobile, and social. And so this is what your homepage looks like as a voter. And you'll see here, this is your ballot, and you can go up and down with all the races. You'll be able to see all of the propositions, all the measures, and you'll have a little menu guide up here where you can check on voter registration information, important dates. You'll be able to find your polling place, show you just your favorites, which I'll show you in a second. And you can also print your ballot. So it gives you a lot of flexibility there. So here are the candidates in the race, and you can just click here and quickly see the debates, right? And that goes all the way down the ballot. So even these smaller races, you can see this. So all this content is already up online. It's all up on YouTube. It's up on the candidate web pages and on Twitter and on Facebook and everything else. This is really just putting it all together in a ballot so that it's all organized so you have the information when you need it, where you need it. So here you can scroll down, and let's say there's a city council race here. These candidates typically don't have big budgets, but 95% of the time, the candidate that spends the most money wins, simply because we voters don't have the time, to do all of the research. So, for example, here in the city council race, let's say Janet here is spending $450,000 and campaigning all year long. Curtis here spending $125,000, Kimberly $350,000, and Mike Young $400. But here it won't matter because they're all here on the row, and I'm going to give them all a couple of minutes. So, for example, I can click on Mike's profile here. I can watch a video. I can see other stuff. I can do a quick little bio and learn a little bit about him. I can click on the issues, and I can read about the issues that he feels are the most important. And keep in mind, candidates build and manage and update their own profiles the same way they do any other social media profile. So all the information up here is from the candidate directly. So I can click through here and see where he stands on these issues. And maybe I really like that. And I look at the other candidates and I say, you know what, he is now my favorite. And when I go back to my ballot, he'll be highlighted here in first place. And then I'll be able to move on to the next election, or excuse me, the next race on my ballot. So this is how we take money out of elections. Again, these candidates can spend as much money as they want on TV, billboards, lawn signs, you name it. But when I have all the candidates side by side and I compare them all, I'll give them all a couple of minutes and I'll vote for the candidate I think is going to be the best for the job. So the business model for Win My Vote is very simple. It's candidates pay $2.99 per election. The market size, which was a little surprising when I first got into this, but there's over 500,000 elected offices in the US, and they cycle on a 2 to 4 year basis. So we estimate about 1 million candidates out there, which is an annual revenue of $299 million. So with that, we can run this platform without taking any type of political advertising at all. So it's really, truly a level playing field. If you're at all interested in investing, I'd love to talk with you. Please reach out at jim@winmyvote.com. Also, you can link in with me. I'm as Jim Gillis in Seattle under winmyvote.com, as well as the National Student Mock Election. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.